Hi, it's Romella and welcome to this week's Spiritual Support for Empaths. It is Monday, the 2nd of February, and goodness me, I'm feeling the energy is a little bit better than it was in January, but it's still taking a little bit of extra, shall I say, for me just to get going. I think it's because it's so cold in the summer house and so cold and wet and everywhere still. So I hope you had a adequate, happy January. We got through it, and we can sort of step into the spring weather, which is all brought on. But yesterday was Imbolc, and that always feels a little bit brighter. It's the light coming in. You sort of start noticing the light coming in the mornings is a little bit lighter. In the evenings, it's not getting dark so early, so it feels it feels a little bit brighter. Even on a grey day like we've got today, there is a blueness and a lighter energy. Just need that sun and the warmth to come through. So yesterday we had the full moon. So if you haven't done your crystals or haven't done some releasing, still the energies are still there for you to do that today. That is absolutely fine. And we have that energy of Imbolc, the spring, and the snowdrop has so been calling me this year. I think it's a flower essence I'm going to have to work with. I think it's not just a case of having something pretty that is a snowdrop. It feels really potent to me, and when I read about it, it really spoke. So that's something that I'm taking from my intuition and something to work with. So let's see what spiritual support we've got coming through. So I'm using the Signs of the Times deck. Let's see what's coming through for this week to support us. Anchor and stability. So this feels really important. Is that grounding, and that is so important in in February, in January, any time of year, but actually at the moment, just to be fully grounded, not swept up in the social media, in the news, in other people's issues, and really just be anchored and stable in your energy as it stands at the moment. I mean, for me, I've got two children sitting exams in the summer, and I'm desperate. I think, oh yes, May will be so lovely. It'll be warm. It'll be sunny. It'll be blue skies. Can't wait. But actually, there's a lot of family energy that's going to be going on in May, and this idea, this anchoring, this stability is so important. And I feel actually it is the message. It is just the message of the year, is that be present, be in your own energy, and be grounded. Anchor yourself. Find something that's really going to anchor you into the moment, and into the time, and support you as we go through. So there we have anchor. Recycle, recover. Hello again, it says. So again, this feels like an energy around decluttering, around clearing things out that no longer are part of that. Let's start again. Clearing things out that are frustrating you, whether that's on an emotional level, whether that's on a physical clutter level, whether that's on your social feeds, the people you follow or have previously followed, whether that is emails and electronic decluttering like that, whether it's apps on your phone that are zapping your time, and use the recycle bin is what I'm really hearing. Is so both on a physical cluttering level, but also on this electronic side as well. I noticed that over the weekend, actually, I was on my phone a lot. I was watching some YouTube videos of really interesting things. However, I was on my phone a lot, and that is something that I need to break away from. I need to stop. So stopping, whether it's the scrolling or whether it's the watching. I need to do things that are much more me integrating. And I can't, how am I going to phrase that? Me doing things. So whether it is me doing writing, whether it is me journaling, whether it is me physically decluttering or cooking or doing something crafty that is me physically moving. That's where I'm going with this. Moving and action is the key. Recycling is really important. just clearing out, decluttering on all levels. Personal power, crown, yeah, and this really feels just like I was just saying, so it's stepping into your personal power, not giving away your power to things like your phone, your social media, perhaps even to family. As much as we might love them, we can really be drained by their energy. It's just that recognition of what's yours, what's not yours. We don't have to take on our children's energy and emotion. We can hold space for them, we can certainly help them, but it's not necessarily ours, or not necessarily, it isn't ours to hold on and to solve everything for them. And this goes for our parents, and other people that we might care for as well. So what is yours is this, I'm really feeling, is what is yours? Support yourself with that. Otherwise, let things go. That's really where I feel this is coming from. So good stable messages, as we always seem to get with this deck. Let us see what the crows are going to say to us. So this is the Urban Crow Oracle. I do love it when I see crows out when I'm driving around or when I'm walking. They really do feel like they have a message, and perhaps I pay more attention to them probably because I use this deck as well. Teamwork. So we've got these beautiful poppy fields down here, but we've got all the birds. We've got the trees. I mean, the trees are deeply connected. They are integrated with each other. Same as sort of the mushrooms mycelium network. That is the beautiful, full-on team. And we need that teamwork. We need that support ourselves. We need people around us that we can lean on and not just be leaned on. So it's that two-way. So it's a radiator. We are both, the radiator is giving the heat, but actually it's got the energy as well. It's having that balance, which is so, so important. So this February, this week, look at the teamwork side. Is there spaces where you perhaps need to let go? Is there spaces where you can step in and get that support that's really gonna support your energies moving forward? And that's what this is all really about. Certainly as empaths, we really need to be able to be supported, but be aware. The key thing is being aware of our own energy and replenishing and supporting that. So whether that is through anchoring, whether that's through getting rid of things, recognizing our boundaries. These are key fundamental things for empaths that we really need to revisit regularly, because often we forget about them and we realize that we're depleted, and so we want to be able to support ourselves in the best way possible. So they are the messages for this week. So I've got a couple of crystals around here. I've got one of my skulls that wanted to come out today. It's actually twins. I call them twins. Got two, couldn't decide between them, but they both have a different energy. And this is let me just double check. This is the female energy that seems to be coming through, the being energy. And I think that's really important. Sometimes we can get so caught up in the doing that we're not actually in the being. And another spray that I'm using at the moment is this New Earth spray from Angelic Celestial Colours, and this says Gaia Ascends the Golden Age. So for me, this feels, just a quick spray, it's just helping to shift my energy. This is part of my team. These sprays, these crystals are these oracle decks, they are part of my team. They are part of my own personal support network. That yes, I work a lot with my intuition, I work a lot with channeling and sort of higher self, but actually these just give me a little bit of extra support, and that's really what I feel from these sprays. So the teamwork doesn't just have to be around physical people. It can be tools that you have that form that spiritual teamwork for you. So I hope that has been a useful reminder, I think, of how we can support ourselves this week. I am very excited. I'm going to be launching some products this week. It's taken me a long time to get myself active, shall I say, in my business again. So yeah, please keep an eye out. I will be doing some more videos, and I will be doing some more sharing, I think, of what's going on and how you can work with me to really work with those emotions, shift them, clear them, and activate the new in yourself. So I wish you all a beautiful week, and I shall see you soon. Thanks. Bye.